beautiful morning and welcome to your favorite program on Oweleke TV. Review. Well, today is another wonderful day again, and we want to take you through something very, very important. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and of course, I have in the studio with me to add his voice to the conversation, Christopher Sunday. Good morning, Christopher.
Good morning, Mr. Ramsey.
How was your night?
Yeah, fine. Thank God for the rain.
Yeah, there was a shower last night, and you can see that everyone is looking good. Let's go straight to what we want to review today. This is something that is very important. Months down the line, after the suspension of Betta Edu and, of course, Halima Shehu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria actually suspended them for financial misappropriation. Now, EFCC is coming up to say, well, 50 billion naira is being discovered already. That's not all. One other shocking thing is that 50 bank accounts under scrutiny. Then I was wondering, how on earth would two people have 50 bank accounts? And for this short time, how were they able to cut away with 50 billion naira? Let me get to Christopher. He has something to say about this. So, Christopher, 50 billion naira, 50 bank accounts, Betta Edu, and Halima. And remember, their ministry, their agency is a very sensitive one. Humanitarian. Okay? Humanitarian affairs. Very sensitive. A lot of people were looking forward to, okay, well, the youths are going to be happy, the men households, and all of that. But look at where we are today. What would you have to say? Are you giving kudos to EFCC?
First of all, the person that brought about that particular portfolio in the ministerial section of the government, the person should be held responsible. First of all, how can you channel such responsibility to the government? Such responsibility should rather go to NGOs, not the government. But that aside, secondly, recently there was an argument that women are being on the International Women's Day. Their topic there is that women should be inclusive, or they should be included in the runnings of the government, that they need more positions. And then the argument came that if women are in government, things will be better. The two people in this saga are women. That is one area. Two, kudos to EFCC. I think the EFCC is trying to convince Nigeria that they are ready to work. Then four, 2 weeks ago, just last week, on this show, when you say the money may be there, I said no, it's not the issue of may. There is money in Nigeria. It's just that it's not channeled to where it ought to be. If not, how many months did these two women spend in the office before they were suspended? And within that these few months, they are already open about 50 bank accounts.
Probably they have those accounts before.
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
How can you have an account when you don't know where the source of the money is coming from? And if you check those accounts, you will see that they are being opened under or with the name of companies. Those companies belongs to them and some power that be in the government. If the EFCC want to be sincere, I can tell you that some elements in the presidency will also be arrested down. Because there is no way. And then another angle again is, how many banks? What criteria do they have? Do they have to open 50 bank accounts?
Bank account. How many banks?
It's possible that a particular bank open 5. Another bank open 5. Another bank, and so you have, you see, the fraud, and that is why I'm happy with what is going on in CBN now.
Oh, the sack. Yeah. It's massive.
Yes.
It's
and
massive.
Let me tell you, go and check people that the present governor of CBN is sacking. I don't want to mention a particular region, but once somebody is in government, he will tell you, I want to work in CBN. I have met somebody who could not even write his name completely, working in the CBN.
Can you imagine that? Because maybe he has
God bears me witness, he doesn't know anything. He cannot even speak. You can't write. How can you speak? Working in CBN, in fact, how many directors? So far, these few months, Kasudo has spent as CBN governor. He has sacked almost 100.
So what were these people doing all this while?
You know,
Emefiele left them there.
Yes,
is it because
Emefiele spent 9 years as CBN governor and he worked under 3 presidents. And of course, yesterday he was in court. So we can say that Emefiele is the worst CBN governor so far. A CBN governor that wanted to contest for the position of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
I've not heard.
Do you know how many vehicles? Over 200 vehicles or 300 vehicles he bought for his campaign.
Already branded.
Now, anyway, let us not digress. Betta Edu and Halima should be made to go to prison.
But then, let's talk about the banks. Don't you think the EFCC is also supposed to look at these banks?
They should delve into the bank, get them to know before you open a bank, a corporate account, you must have the company must be registered.
Registered, yeah.
You must have some letters from some quarters and all that. All those involved in making sure that those accounts were open
to those companies.
And I also give it kudos to good Lord Jonathan Ebele for the initiative of BVN. Under your BVN, you can't have 2 BVN.
Yeah.
So under your,
that links all your bank accounts.
It will link to, but again, if you want to scrutinize the banking sector seriously, how come dollar is coming down? Dollars at this morning now is 1,100.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
So we can never get to this place.
1,100. If not, as at 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, last month, dollar was almost 2,000. Because of the sanitation that is going on in the bank. Wait and see after this salah. From what the information I've gathered, the CBN governor is ready to crash down on forex orders.
Wow.
And it will make the naira to be strong.
But then prices of commodities.
That again, down. We need to have
the market forces.
We need to have law enforcement agencies. Now, I love what is going on now. Drivers, travelers, or what do you call them?
Yes.
If you like this morning coming to work, somebody wanted to enter the vehicle to alight at what's it called? Ministry of Finance or Secretariat, and then the driver charged him 500, and he said, "I am not going to beggar." What's it called? Naira is no longer dollar is no longer as high as it used to be. Why are you still carrying Secretariat for 500 naira?
Yes.
The driver now say, okay, enter. So people must learn to speak to power, speak to authorities, speak to people. You need to challenge people. You understand? So the whole system is a corrupt one. We are all involved in it. And so we want a situation whereby Halima and Betta they have to be made to face the wrath of the law. Let it not end with EFCC. Let them go to court. After court, they should be taken to prison for them to serve prison terms.
Going to serve as deterrents to others. All right, well, that's going to serve as deterrents to others because a lot of people are warming up. And he says something very vital. If you actually want to look into this case on a very serious note, you will see that some other persons may at the end of the day go down with Betta and Halima. But as a matter of fact, dollar is crashing like he said, but prices of commodities still on the high side. I think Standard Organization of Nigeria must make sure the standard of products and commodities get to where it was before this incident. And of course, the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria should also look at every other market forces playing around to make sure prices of things get normalized. Well, thank you very much, Christopher, for adding your voice to the conversation. And of course, EFCC, keep doing the good work that you are doing already so that you will get the kudos and correct the impression that people have about you, that you are a tool in the hands of the people at the top. I think this is to prove so many things wrong. Thank you very much for keeping a date with us, our viewer out there. My name is Ramsey Enoch. Bye-bye for now.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleke TV, rising star at the fairground.